Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to today's featured contract video. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. This is the Waterway to Go challenge. Not challenge, but a featured contract. So the briefing here as follows. Good afternoon, Baldy. Sapienza has been overrun by tourists in their holiday season. This is at its peak during its week-long festival, which has just begun. Our client wants the town taken off the maps as a tourist destination by having the beach and harbour area closed down. You will need to push 5 people into the water to their death. Please be wary that one of the targets only visits the water occasionally. If you miss him the first time, you'll be waiting a long time. Ta-ta and farewell. This contract was made by a member of the community known as Kevin Rudd. I'm not sure if I've completed one of these contracts before, but let's get into it. This is the loadout I've chosen. We have 5 targets for this one, and it is quite a tricky one. We're going to bring the black leather briefcase. That's an important one. We're going to bring the ICA remote micro audio distraction device, although that's not necessary. You can just bring a coin, it doesn't matter. We're going to have the Calma tranquilizer stored in the briefcase. We're going to bring on the Al Matador or the Striker, whichever one you have, and that is it. So from the start here, we're just going to go over with the Striker, crouch, and from a fair distance we're going to go shoot him in the leg and immediately put the gun away. This is important. If you shoot him in the leg, he will fall over into the water and he'll fall to his death. And as you'll see at the bottom left, you'll still retain your silent assassin rating because no one saw you take the shot, and because it was a leg shot and he just fell in the water, it's technically an accident kill. So that's how that goes. Just make sure you shoot him in the leg, otherwise it's not going to count. Next person is going to be this person over here, the guy in the vest. We're going to get behind this little blue thing right here, pull out our tranquilizer from our briefcase, tranquilize the woman, and immediately get up to the target as fast as you can and knock him out. Drag his body and dump him into the water. That takes care of 2 targets. You can leave the woman there. We're going to grab the briefcase again and then put the tranquilizer pistol away. Now, for this person here, we're going to wait for the guy on the right who's heading our way. So we're actually going to plant a distraction for the guard. We want that guard to notice that tranquilizer we just dropped on the floor, and the target's going to see that thing, see the gun, and he's going to tell the guard about it. The guard's going to take it away, and that's get him out of the area. Also, another thing to note is you need to get close enough to that couple there that I just seen and get them to finish their conversation by just being in the vicinity, in other words being close to them, and they'll finish their conversation and they'll leave, and that will leave the area more open to not getting spotted when you're about to take out this guy. So the guy that was referring to in the briefing, I believe it was this guy, because I believe he does not ever come back to this area, because once he's finished in this area he goes to where all the interviews are taking place, and I don't think he moves at all. So from this spot here he's going to take a cigarette, and we're just going to plant our briefcase right here. It's L1 and R1 if you're on PS4, then triangle, LB and RB if you're on Xbox, and then Y. But he's going to see the briefcase, he's going to get close to it, and then we're going to push him in the river. The water, I should say. Not the river, just the ocean, of course. That takes care of 3 targets. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Now, for our 4th and 5th target, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. One of our targets is on the beach, and she has 2 twins with her. Well, I wouldn't say twins, I would say triplets. And the only way we can distract her is if those 2 women that are sitting on the towels I've gone away, otherwise we can't distract her. So in the meantime, we're going to go over to this location over here where this bodyguard is standing outside this bathroom, and he's going to be a table behind him, and on the table is going to be a sewer key. Just want to go ahead and grab that. We're going to need that to take out one of the targets, and another target is at the bar, and he occasionally visits the harbour area, and we're going to take him out a little bit later on. But for now, we're going to go grab that coin right there. And we're going to wait for these 2 ladies to get off the beach, because otherwise they don't respond to distractions. You can try, but the one of the targets or the women next to her is going to actually just call them over, and it screws with everything. I just don't know why, but the distractions just do not work while them 2 are on the beach. So now they're getting up and walking away. They will come back, so which means you've got to do this fairly quickly. So you want to throw a coin just right by this case right there. If you got it right, the target should come over. And on all times of testing, it's worked pretty much every time. once I've done this same strategy. Now, as soon as she turns around to walk away, you want to throw the coin again, because she's a kind of a weird AI. Because she just immediately walks away, which normal people just don't do that. Again, she's going to turn around. You want to lead her slowly but surely into this sewer area. Once she comes over, pick up the coin. Again, once she turns around, you're going to keep throwing it deeper and deeper into the tunnel. And again, pick up the coin. As soon as she turns around, again, deeper into the tunnel again. Once you're confident enough you can take her out, go ahead and knock her out. And then we can leave her body there for now. So we're just going to drag her a little bit deeper into the tunnel just in case her body gets spotted by anyone. Now after about 10 minutes or so, there is a guy that comes down here for a piss. So he will spot that body. I was just about to take out the other target there, but I've realised I didn't get that timing right, so it doesn't matter. We'll just carry on doing what we're going to do, and in the meantime that guy should come back to the pier by the time we're finished here. So we're going to use the key to unlock that gate right there, and we need to distract Mario, I think it is. And we're going to throw a coin just over there in that location, and that's when he's going to go into investigate, and that is when we're going to throw the briefcase at his head. We're going to leave his body there. And then in the meantime, I'm just going to go drag this body through this gate. Past Luigi. He shouldn't spot you. Now, we're not actually going to throw her in the water. I mean, if we dragged her all the way, if you want to stick to the RP, you can drag her all the way to the end there, and then drag her up the stairs and throw her off the ledge into the water. But I thought to myself at this point, I thought, oh, yeah, I'll just go here, because you can get up these stairs and then climb up these stairs here, and we'll just throw her over the ledge, and we should be fine. So what I'm going to do is just going to drag her up these stairs and then throw her over the ledge, because it doesn't say accident fall. That's all you need to do. You don't necessarily have to throw her in the water. I mean, I know the contract rules say to do that, but the actual objective is an accident fall, so it doesn't matter which way really. But if you want to stick true to the briefing and stuff like that, you can drag all the way to the end of the tunnel, then up the stairs, and throw her over the ledge into the water if you want. But it's not necessary at all. So once she's taken care of, you have one more target left now, and that's Mickey Disco, and he is quite an easy one to get really in the end. Again, it's all about just timing it right. But the timing is very easy though, so you don't have to worry too much. But yeah, I did spend a significant amount of time on this one purely because of the woman on the beach, really. She was a very, very tricky person to get her to move, because the way she doesn't really respond to too much distraction, so it's kind of annoying. So this guy takes quite a while, so I'm just going to skip through this. So after about a minute, you know, the 7:50 mark, he will be walking past us right now. And he's going to be heading towards the little pier over here, the little harbour, I should say. And he will be leaning over the wall. And the problem is, that guy there in the blue shirt. Now, we need to distract him by this white boat to our left. And we can't do this distraction until that guy in the blue shirt there that's smoking a cigarette goes away. So we're going to wait for him to go away first. And then we're going to get our micro distracted device, and then we're going to throw it on the floor. If you haven't got this item, you've only got a coin, the coin is perfectly fine. I only brought this for experimental purposes before, and I forgot to actually change the loadout, so that's the only reason I have this device. So now he's walking away. We can go ahead and throw the device near that ledge there. Just make sure that it doesn't fall in the water, of course, because I'm not sure if he actually goes in over. And then we can go ahead and push him in. Smacks his head off the boat, then falls in the water. And now we can exit the mission. Now, because it's been such a long time since I've completed this main mission, all the exits are locked, and I couldn't remember how to get to the exits. I know there's a car key you got to get somewhere, but some dude in town near the market has got it. I know there's a speedboat key here, so we're just going to grab that, and we're going to head to the exit just over there in the distance. Yeah, this map's not very good for exits, really. I think there's the car exit, that exit over there. I'm not sure what the third exit is. I don't know where it is. I think, is it by the scooters, like the one in the icon mission? I'm not completely sure on that. But yeah, I'm sure you guys let me know in the comments where it is. So there's that. So once we head to the exit here and take the speedboat exit, we're gonna get a Silent Assassin for this particular contract. And just in case you didn't know as well, you can indeed get a Silent Assassin rating on these contracts even if you don't finish the objectives. As long as you've taken care of all the targets, killed them any way you want to, and you've done it unspotted, and you know, the same Silent Assassin rules, but you don't have to do, like I said, the objectives are optional. So if you want a 5-star rating, yes, you have to complete the objectives. If you want a Silent Assassin rating and that's all you care about, then you don't have to do the objectives at all. You just kill them any way you want to. Unless it specifically states in the rules, you know, if it fails you on purpose. But there's your Silent Assassin rating. Obviously a lot of other people have done it just slightly faster than I have, but it doesn't really matter about speed at the end of the day. I just thought I'd check the top teams, and there's only like 3 or 4 people have done it, so, well, as of right now anyway. So yeah, that's how you do the waterway to go. There's only 3 more contracts left, I think. I've already recorded one of them, so that should be up tomorrow, I think. And then I've got 2 more contracts to do after that. So that's going to do it for this video. So hopefully this has helped you out for this contract. Drop a like if it did help you out, or if you enjoyed the video, again, drop a like. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. If you've missed any featured contracts I've covered so far, there's a link in the description of the full playlist of videos. Consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description. You get a little logo next to your name in the chat and the comments, plus other perks, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.